Hi, I'm Dr. Laura Keener. I'm a veterinarian who focuses on equine dentistry. I own Northwind Equine Veterinary Dental Services.
Hi, I'm Dr. Parks with Northwind Equine. I am the associate veterinarian here.
And we cover Minnesota, North Dakota, and western Wisconsin. And we just travel around and work on horses' teeth. I became interested in dentistry before I even went to veterinary school. I had a horse that had a lot of problems that we hadn't figured out, that his teeth were causing pain, and I met my mentor, Dr. Richard Bowman, who started this practice in 2001, and was just fascinated by how their teeth work. They're very dynamic. Dental pain, as anyone that's had dental pain can relate to, can kind of consume your life. So it's pretty important for the horses to be pain-free.
Worked for a vet down in southern Minnesota, and she hated dentistry. Dentistry is not her forte. I thought it was really cool. I kind of always wanted to do it when I was in school. I kind of always wanted to focus on it, and all of my classmates hated it. I was like, you guys are wrong. This is way cool.
When Dr. Bowman retired in August of 2013, and I bought the practice from him, and was fortunate enough to stumble upon Dr. Julie Parks in the Twin Cities area. Through a client, actually, is how I met her.
That vet, who has since retired, called me up and had Dr. Keener out to work on her horses, and said, hey, if you're still looking for a job, this is perfect for you.
I was working a lot and realized I needed help.
So I called her up. She was like, yes, I need help, please. I'm working like 16-hour days. I've been on the road for 7 days.
She kind of came out and saw what I did, and we kind of had an interview, and I hired her, and it's just been great. So she's become an associate in the practice.
When you go to sit down and say, okay, well, I want to practice, I want to do this, where do you even start unless you know somebody who's been in the business, who knows all the instruments? This is a lot of money to spend on something that you don't know anything about. You're guessing. I didn't want to guess. So super happy.
So now Dr. Julie and I work for Northwind Equine, and we cover the 3 states I mentioned earlier, North Dakota, Minnesota, and Wisconsin. About as far east in Wisconsin as Ashland, Eau Claire area, but we don't go much further. And our goal is to provide good dental care to horses, but we want it to be a really stress-free environment. We want it to be comfortable for the horse and hopefully not too stressful for the owners, because it can be kind of scary to have your horse have a dental appointment. It's pretty common for people to ask if donkeys and mules need dental work, which they do. They have the same kind of teeth as horses and get the same type of problems. So we got to take care of our other equid friends too. We have 2 trailers going now as of a year ago, and having the horse trailers really allows us to offer that comfort zone for the horses and the owners. It allows us to be comfortable in our environment, but also it's the same setup every time. It doesn't matter if there's a huge fancy barn or there's run-in shelters or a windbreak out on the plains. We have the same setup every time we work, which allows us to be efficient and to be comfortable with what we're doing, so that can help the owner and the horse relax. I know it can be nerve-wracking for owners worrying about if their horse will get in the trailer, but we do sedate horses outside usually, just a little bit to help take any nerves away. We put 2,200 horses into trailers last year, so we've got a few tricks up our sleeves as far as training methods to help get them in, and I have yet to meet a horse, knock on wood, that I can't get in the trailer. The other great thing about the trailer is it allows the clients to come in and really see. If anybody's interested in seeing what we're doing, you know, people are piling here all the time. They bring family, grandkids, neighbors that want nothing to do with horses, but they want to see what we're doing in here. And that's a fun part of it. I was interested in education. Every day is kind of a classroom in my trailer. I get to teach people about horse teeth and the importance of dentistry. Last January, we were really excited to get our x-ray units so that we can now take radiographs if we have broken teeth, periodontal disease, if we need to look further into the horse's mouth, into the head. We've wanted that for several years. And so now we're starting to do a little bit more major extractions in the field. We can't do all extractions in the field, but we can take care of some problems so that people don't have to haul the horses in and they're at their home site comfortably. They're used to how everything works in the trailer if they're clients that we've had. The biggest thing is every day I'm grateful that I have a job that I love and I'm passionate about, and I get to work with horses and be outside and meet people. I'm always thankful that I met Dr. Bowman and that he changed my horse's life, but definitely changed my life, and now Dr. Julie's life, and that we just enjoy what we do every day with these guys. They're pretty amazing creatures, but they let us do what we do with them and put up with us. I'm a big guy.
I like things that are instant gratification. Like, I know I changed this. I know I fixed it. I know it's going to make a difference immediately.
You can contact us on the business phone line. Bobby does our scheduling. She works part-time for us up in Duluth. That's 218-343-3474. Or email at northwindequine@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook, Northwind Equine.